Hi everyone, Lee here in Florida. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Subject today, of course, is headaches. How do you keep from getting headaches? And I never really approached this subject all these years because I never even got a headache. So I never asked myself, how did you get a headache? How did I get this headache? I don't have an answer for that. Well, today I do. And I'm going to explain to you what happened. And I hope that you don't get headaches on a regular basis, or especially those migraines. And my thoughts are with you if you do get migraines or severe headaches at all. But I don't. I don't get headaches at all. And I never realized till recently when my daughter came down to visit me. And one day she said, Dad, I've got a terrible headache. I'm going to lay down, take a ibuprofen. And I thought to myself, oh, that's too bad. She's feeling bad, got a bad headache. So I was thinking, when's the last time I had a headache? It just never occurred to me. It never occurred to me for the past 24 years that I didn't get headaches. I haven't had a headache. And I'm being very honest with you. I couldn't remember the last time I had a headache. It might have been 30 years ago. Who knows? But I don't get headaches, and I haven't regressed anymore in my mental capacities at all. And I gotta think it's what you can research pretty quickly on Google or on ChatGPT. You can Google that. What causes headaches? What about blood flow? Well, it just so happens that back in the year 2001, I met this person and we were discussing illnesses. At the time, I was 61 years old. And they said, if you do this, you will not get headaches in the long run, and you won't have mental problems like dementia or anything like that, memory problems, if you do these exercises. And at the time I thought, well, it makes sense to me, common sense. And that's what you should be thinking all the time when it comes to health things. Do common sense. What should work? Think about it. That's what I've always done. And consequently, today at the age of 85, I feel like I'm still in the game. I'm still here. So it's very important that you listen to what I have to tell you about this. And towards the end of the video here, I'm going to show you, I did a little video take of the exercises that I do pretty much every day of my life now, the last 24 years especially. So, and I'm sure, because there isn't any other reason why I would never get a headache. I just don't. And so pay attention to what I'm going to show you here in this video coming up. It's wonderful when I think about it. I just never thought about it. It's kind of stupid, actually. Never realized. For 24 years, I thought, I haven't had a headache in months? No, years? I thought way back, I can't remember when I had my last headache at all. And I'm sure it's before I started doing these three things. So watch the video right here, and we'll get back to you. Hi everybody, Lee here on the Lanai in Florida, and I'm going to show you what I do, or what I've been doing actually for 24 years, and I haven't had a headache in that 24 years. Neither have I had any sign of any kind of dementia, and I'm 85 this year. So let me show you what I've been doing, like this. Now, of course, The higher intensity, the better the blood flow. But you'll feel after about 20 or 30 of those, you'll start to feel the blood just pushing up into your brain, into your head. And I can tell you that it is not only good for your brain, but also good for your eyes, good for your hearing, good for your teeth. Because when the parts of the body like that, from here on up, get good blood flow, everything works fine. The only reason we get a lot of problems with our teeth, with our ears, and with our eyes is the fact that we don't have good blood flow. And together with good nutrition, you don't have to have any problems with anything from here on up. So do that one, and I usually do it between 70 and 100 times almost every morning while I'm making my coffee. Now the other thing is you want to do this one where you're circling your arms back like this. And then do it forward. All three of those will push blood up into your brain and up into your head in general anyway, because you're going to have good eyesight, which I have, and I'm 85 years old. I'm looking around myself outside here. It's a beautiful day, sunshine, and everything is perfectly clear. Now, I have had back about 13 years, almost 13 years ago, I did have cataract surgery, and that did help. I did have cataracts, but from then on, I've always had very beautiful, just perfect vision outside. I don't need glasses. I do need glasses for reading and for TV. I mean, I actually don't need them for TV, but anyway, all of this is attributed, as far as I can tell, by the good blood flow, so that you're getting oxygen and nutrients up into your head, particularly your brain. And if you do those every day while you're making your coffee, making your breakfast, which is what I do, and you don't, if you skip a day here and there, you forget, not a problem. But I've been doing these for 24 years, and I can tell you that I have good hearing, I have good eyesight, don't have a lot of problems with my teeth, and I don't have any problems with my memory going away. And I'm 85. Consider that. Thank you for watching, and get back to the video. Bye-bye. Hi, back again. This is Lee, and here's the thing. Why would that work? Well, actually, I thought about that, and I checked ChatGPT, and I asked, does blood flow affect the brain to such an extent that you wouldn't get headaches or dementia? Well, it was amazing. I mean, there's a lot of obviously research out there that blood flow is so important, much more important than we're led to believe by the medical establishment. Of course, the medical establishment, what is it? It's the pharmaceuticals, basically, and they want you to take a pill for whatever it is. Memory pills, headache pills, of course. It's just the way it is. And if you've got good blood flow and you make sure that you have good blood flow, you're always getting oxygen and nutrients up to that brain. And not only the brain. It just so happens that even though I had cataract surgery about 12 years ago, I do have great vision. I don't have any problems with my vision whatsoever. No blurriness. I can watch TV. I'm 85 years old and I can watch TV without using glasses. And sometimes I'll think, I think I'll throw my glasses on. gives it just that little bit sharper image. But when I look outside on a sunny day and looking at the trees and the flowers and everything, I don't need glasses. I wear them when I'm driving because I get just a little bit sharper image. But the colors are great, and I do believe that everything is attributable to the blood flow, getting that oxygen and nutrients to the brain and up into the head. Because my hearing, I'm the only one of my friends down here in Florida. I have two other friends. They both wear hearing aids. I don't wear a hearing aid. I don't need a hearing aid. I'm not saying my hearing is perfect in any sense. I mean, how's it gonna be at my age? But I don't need hearing aids. I can listen to TV. My wife's got very strong hearing, and I think it has to do with her exercises that she does every day. But as far as your hearing and your brain and your eyes and teeth, I have pretty good teeth. I mean, a lot of them are missing, of course, at my age, but I don't have any huge issues with my teeth. Why? Because I'm getting good blood flow to the whole head from here on up. And think about that, and think about how much common sense there is. Plus, it's backed up by research, which I didn't even realize until I decided to look into it. But it's backed up by research, and you should be doing this. Everybody should be doing it, especially once you get over 60 years old. If you, as far as the heart and all that, if you do these exercises, it will help your heart too. But I think when you think about walking and doing leg exercises, that for the bottom half of your body is more important for your heart. But certainly can't hurt your heart to be doing these exercises that I just showed you. And I guess that's about it. I have nothing more to say except take a cue, just start doing it. And I do it when I'm first get up in the morning and I'm making coffee, and then later on when I'm making breakfast, that's when I do these exercises. In fact, I do squats and I do a bunch of exercises at that time, because otherwise I have to stand there and wait for the bacon to fry, not burn, wait for the oatmeal not to burn, wait for the eggs not to overcook. So you have to stand there anyway as the coffee is made. So just do the exercise at that time. And then every day, eventually, like me, when I'm standing there waiting for coffee or bacon or eggs or whatever it is that I have to watch, my brain says, hey, this is time to do your exercises, and do them every day. You can miss a day here and a day there like I do, but essentially, when you keep your blood flowing to the brain, you'll feel it. When you do these exercises, you'll feel it right up here. You'll feel the blood rushing up. And I never thought much of it, but I've been doing it all these years, and God bless the person that told me about it, because I might not be the same person today that I was back then. So have a wonderful day, enjoy, and I hope this video helps you. And it'll make you feel better, make you feel more alert, not so tired, because you've got good blood flow to the brain. And if you like this video and what you've learned here, please, it helps so much just to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and it'll help the channel grow. So have a wonderful day. Love you guys, and howdy from Florida. Bye-bye.